Now, when you think of the Grammy Music Awards, it's probably winners like Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift who come to mind. But there are plenty of other winners in a range of categories.
And one of them is for Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games, which this year has been won by a composer whose early music education began in Hampshire.
Yeah, and as James Ingham reports, Stephen Barton, a former chorister at Winchester Cathedral, turned to the current group of boys in that esteemed choir to help him record his award-winning score.
Winchester Cathedral's choristers, their incredible voices more than filling this rehearsal room. This was a sound the music composer and former Winchester chorister Stephen Barton knew was perfect for one of his latest projects.
Now or never.
Their voices lend an ethereal quality to his soundtrack for this video game. A soundtrack that's just been named the best this year.
And the Grammy goes to Star Wars, Jedi, Survivor, Stephen Barton and Gordiak composers.
A special moment for me on this was we had the choristers from the Pilgrim School in Winchester come and record on this, and there's those smooth jazz chords. So it reminded me about music teachers being the most important thing, so I dedicate this to mine. Thank you so, so much.
Some of the boarders watched it live and it was very surreal.
They could hear us shouting and cheering when we got it. I'm really happy because that's going on my resume.
The boys' voices were recorded at the world-famous Abbey Road studios.
It was really inspiring and cool just because it's a place where hundreds and thousands of people have recorded. So it's quite inspiring.
Stephen also visited the boys at the Pilgrim School, giving them a sense of what a career in music can be like.
He's one of the nicest people I've ever met. He's just talked about all the different experiences he's had, all the different people he's met, and it just really inspires all the boys to move on with music and to tell us what we can do with this choristership that we have.
We must stand. The boys are now looking forward to playing the game, no doubt focusing as much on the soundtrack as the action on screen. James Ingham, BBC South Today, Winchester.